No, I was trying not to.
Hello, everyone. Welcome out to Lindenwood University for today's Premier Collegiate Development League game. We are moments away from the first pitch, and we want to get to some lineups presented by, as always, right here, YBM, Youth Baseball Midwest, where we are here to bring you the most comprehensive coverage of youth and high school baseball across the Midwest. And for the Gray Squad, it's Coach Perkins' team. We're in the gray today. We're going to get to the starting lineup here. Leading off, number 91 will be Caden Zia. In the 2 spot, number 60, Liam Mahfoud Thurman. And in the 3-hole, number 74, Schaefer Craddock. The 3-hole. In the 4-hole, number 79, Jonah Nasevich. 5-hole, 70, Bryce Byers. 6 spot, number 27, Nate Caravallo. In the 7-hole, number 84, Logan Winkleman. 89, Cale Price. 9, number 44, James Dolly. 10, number 95, Colin Lovelady. 11, number 2, Joey Linneman. And in the 12 spot, number 52, Cooper Harrell. On the mound, leading off here for the Gold Squad is Wade Hunter. Behind the dish, number 96, TJ Bender. At first base, Mason Stahl. Second base, Aiden Payton. At shortstop will be Jack Farber. Third base, Trey Kent Landrum. Out in right field is Brandon Schultz. Center field, Cooper DeManuel. And in left field will be Drew Laramie. All right, we're ready to go. I'm pumped up. I'm ready to go. That's the way I roll. And the first pitch is pop foul, out of play from Zia. Wade Hunter last week threw an inning and a line drive right at Farber, and Zia is down. First out of the game. Good opening for Hunter. Gave up 4 hits, 3 earned runs, 3 walks, and 3 Ks on 56 pitches did Hunter. That was last week. And that is into the gap and going to drop in front of Cooper DeManuel. 1 out single for Mahfoud Thurman. Brings up Schaefer Craddock. Wade last week had a 53.6% strike percentage. First pitch strike at 25. That's where he struggled. Threw a lot of pitches in that 1 inning and wasn't able to get ahead. That's a great bunt by Craddock, and he's going to be safe, and the ball is thrown into, and because the gate is open, the ball goes out of play. think we ought to probably close the gate, I'd imagine. Somebody should. That's an outstanding bunt for a hit from Craddock, and everybody is safe. Second and third with just one out, and brings up Jonah Nosevich. Nosevich can get himself rolling here. Curveball drops out of the sky, strike one. That's been a good pitch for him. He was fastball dominant last week at 61%. Curveball and the cutter, he throws right behind it, about the same rate. The curveball right there. Nice stop by Landrum. He's up, and nice pick. Mason Stoll. There's some solid defense right there. Nosevich gets the RBI, drives in the run. Craddock stays at second, and that is out number 2. For the Gray Squad. Nice play by Trey Kent Landrum at third. Dives, pops, and nice job. The curveball outside, ball one. Bryce Byers at the plate. Singled and scored a run yesterday in the ball game. That stays upstairs. Two balls and a strike. And that is grounded foul. Two balls, two strikes now to Byers. Curveball stays inside. Doesn't chase. Much better start for Hunter. Definitely on the pitch count. And that misses low, and Byers gets the walk. Craddock still at second. Brings up Nate Caraballo, starting to find a good rhythm at the plate. He had a solid week last week, singled yesterday. Probably got robbed of one, too. The ball, he's hitting the ball very well, barreling some baseballs. And curveball misses. Ball one. Fastball out of play. 1 ball, 1 strike. Little automatic ball return here. A little bit bigger wind up here today. Upstairs, 2-1. Fastball upstairs, swung on and missed from Caravallo. Runners go, and it's banged into left field. Bobbled, and in coming to third, and the throw is not going to be in time. And Caravallo, hustling all the way, slides into second safely. RBI single for Caravallo. And it's a 2-0 lead here for the Gray Squad early in the game. Working to go to 3, and it's 2 outs. Logan Winkleman to the plate as the catcher was working to go to 3. Caden Z is coming in to run for Caravallo. That's get that extra base there. And that is down the line and fair. Winkleman is going to have a 2 RBI double as he hustles into the bag. And a fast start for the Gray Squad today. 2 RBIs for Winkleman on the double. And Hunter is down 4-0 now here in the top of the first inning. Cale Price to the plate. And that's a strike to Price. That misses away. 1 ball, 1 strike. Foul tipped into the glove. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
One fastball, 2 sliders, 3 sliders, 4 pitch. Any 36 or whatever.
2 balls, 2 strikes as the fastball misses low and in. Popped up on the infield. Peyton to it and makes the catch and ends the inning. But, hey, 2 days in a row, the visiting squad jumps out to a quick lead. We head to the bottom of the first. Gray 4, Gold coming up. So, folks, thanks for tuning in today to today's PCDL ball game. We're in week 5. It's game 2 of week 5. And we're going to give you a little leaderboard information here. Innings pitched leading the way is Dominic Horn. Aiden Strickland right behind him, and that's probably because they pitched yesterday too. So we'll see at the end of the week here. But K percentage across the board here. Carson Drummond in 3 innings, 46.2% K rate. Aiden Strickland right behind him. Saw him yesterday at 40.7%. Will Browning, who is on the mound right here for us today, starting off for the Gray Squad, has a 37.8% strikeout percentage and a 17.8% base on ball percentage, a 60.8% whiff rate, putting up some pretty solid statistics there. I know it isn't all about the metrics, but I think, that's what these guys are here, working on their metrics and working to translate this particular information and continue to get better. Had a little slip there. Browning at Missouri Baptist University. He'll be sitting in the low 80 range. He'll get to the mid 80s on his fastball, and that's one of the things he's continued to work on, getting stronger, being able to increase that max velocity. Today's PCDL game presented by Youth Baseball Midwest. We appreciate you being here. Subscribe, hit the dinger. That's what we do around here. We hit a lot of dingers. Good start from Browning. Fastball swung right over the top. Quickly 0-2 to Laramie. Laramie is finding his way here. Has been really good over the last couple weeks, swinging the bat well. Again, one of our top performers yesterday in the ball game. Popped up. Byers over to it. Overruns it a bit, and Laramie has new life. Browning went 1 2/3 last week. 55 total pitches. 5 hits, 3 earned runs, 3 walks, and 3 Ks. Fastball, slider, sinker. That fastball is 71%. Then comes back to the slider with a 2% usage rate on the sinker, so it's kind of thrown in. He's had last week a 52.7% strike percentage and 64% on the first pitch strikes. And there's evidence of the I think, what a first pitch strike does for you. Hitters get behind, that batting average dips dramatically. Laramie down on strikes brings up Jack Farber. And it is ball 1. 2-0. So Browning comes back out, gets behind 2-0 here to Farber. Farber hitting a robust 407 in the league this year. And he gets a 4-pitch walk after the strikeout of Laramie. Brings up TJ Bender. That misses low. And away, ball 1. So a quick chat. Looks like we have Caraballo behind the plate here. I could be wrong. Got in on the hands, 1 ball, 1 strike. Swing and a miss. 1 and 2. Good fastball. Had a little late life on that, running. Stayed in. That's down the line. And the run is coming home and going to score. Bender, trying to get a little greedy, is out at third. TJ Bender, RBI double, brings Fairburn all the way home from first base. But then cut down, tried to go from second to third. Brings up Nick Bobinski Boyd. That misses in. 2-0 to Bobinski Boyd. Swinging the purple thunder there. Swing and a miss. That's out of play. 2 balls, 2 strikes. It's outside. 3-2 to Bobinski Boyd. And that misses, and that's a 2-out walk. Brings up Cooper DeManuel. Two outs, and DeManuel at the plate. And that is grounded foul. 0-1 to DeManuel. Oh, nice play by Byers to end it. They score 1, they strand 1. We head to the top of the second with the score 4-1, Gray. Thank you for joining us here on today's broadcast of the PCDL. Youth Baseball Midwest is produced by Red Earth Productions, LLC. Since 2017, we have been bringing you the most comprehensive youth and high school baseball coverage in the Midwest. My crack crew in the booth getting it done. Our production manager, Drew Klutz. Our social and information manager, Lauren Klutz. Working all the stuff in there, keeping you up to date on the pictures, what's going on during the game there. We appreciate you being here. If you like it, hey, take a moment, subscribe. Hit that dinger next to it. It's what we do around here. It's always good to hit a dinger every now and again. And we appreciate you being here. Wade Hunter out for his second inning of work. He's going to be facing James Dolly, Colin Lovelady, and Joey Linneman. Right over the top. Ball one. Hunter has, through the first 4 weeks of the season, has thrown 6 innings. He's faced 34 total batters with 148 pitches, 5 walks, 7 Ks, given up 8 hits. Overall, his strike percentage has been at 56%. I would say one of the things he's probably wanting to work on is that first pitch strike percentage. He's only been at about 43%. As James Dolly strokes one, but Cooper DeManuel glides over to it and makes the catch. So the line out to center for Dolly is out number 1. Colin Lovelady to the plate. Tell you what, that kind of reminds you of them hard hit balls watching the home run derby last night. That was fun. St. Louis Cardinals, Jordan Walker winning it all as Lovelady swings through at strike 1. Popped up, shallow, right field. Schultz to it. Hat flies off, makes the catch, and Hunter an out away from a 1-2-3. Joey Linneman at the plate. Ball 1. Two and 0. Looks like he tried to go to the cutter there, or the sinker. Gets the strike on the high fastball for a 2-1 count. Lindeman lifts a fly ball into left field. Laramie there. And a 1-2-3 for the end of the inning. We head to the bottom of the second inning with the score 4-1 Gray. All right, we're back. Up next to the scoreboard, folks, you've probably seen the SSM Physical Therapy logo. And our good friends over there, Brad Henderson, been working with these kids he was here last year with the group. He's back here this year with the group. And it's been a pleasure getting to meet Mr. Henderson up there. Listen, these kids, bumps, bruises, all kinds of stuff throughout the whole week and throughout the whole league time frame. And SSM has been working with these athletes as they've needed help working with them in whatever capacity through all the bumps and bruises that come with playing baseball on a daily basis. So appreciate SSM Physical Therapy being here working with these athletes. If you're interested, if you need some physical therapy, I'm sure SSM Physical Therapy can help you. All right, here we go. Oh, that is the third hit by pitch for Carter Singler. I mean, he's got to be wondering what the heck is going on. He was hit twice yesterday. He was hit again today. That's some kookiness right there, folks. Kind of feel bad for the kid. I don't think anybody's intentionally trying to hit him, but I mean, goodness. That's kind of brutal. Kind of like, hey, you guys, what's going on here? So, quick conversation from Nate Caravallo. Give Singler a little blow, and we're back to it. So here is Mr. Mason Stahl facing Will Browning. Will Browning in the first 4 weeks of this season has 7 2/3. He's faced 50 batters, 11 hits, 10 earned runs, 8 walks, 17 Ks on 202 pitches. Of course, the fastball's been the biggest usage rate. 2-0 count to Stahl. A 55% strike rate. 58% first pitch strike rate. But here in this inning, struggling to find the zone, getting himself back into that with a 3-0 pitch. And it's ball 4. So a hit by pitch and a walk to start the second. Browning does have a 60.8% whiff rate, so he gets a lot of swings and misses. But as in most cases with young pitchers, finding the command of all your pitches, getting that zone and making that change there, that's the biggest thing for them. Being able to be more consistent on a daily basis, on every outing. As he goes 2-0 to Hutchison. First and second, nobody out. And the throw back, ooh. Caraballo, I'll tell you what, that's on the third base side of the bag, and Singler's sitting down. 3-0. Three balls and a strike. Browning trying to find that strike zone a little more here in the bottom of the second inning. Does it again there. 3-2. Can't pull the trigger. Drops the slider in for a strike at 3 and the first out of the bottom of the second. Brandon Schultz to the plate. Slider catches the corner, strike 1. Browning trying to pepper that outside corner. When he's come back inside, that's where on that glove side he's gotten into a little bit of trouble. 0-2. A couple of shakes there. Be interesting to see what he comes back to here. Runner goes, and it hits the runner. Did it hit him after? It must have, because I saw Blue call him safe, so it must have hit the runner after it went off of Nosovich. And they're having a little conversation about it. All right, so a fortunate bounce for Schultz as everybody was running. Now the bases are loaded with 1 out. And it is Trey Kent Landrum. And that is fouled into the fence, strike 1.
Whichever way it takes you now. Whichever way it takes you. Got forces everywhere.
Drops the slider in. It's 0-2. Misses away. Landrum hitting .250 on the season here. End zone contact rate of 69.2%. And that's fouled out of play. Stays alive. He has done the most damage on off-speed pitches. And he's safe. That was a little too slow getting to the baseball for Browning, and off on contact with Singler with his speed, and he scores on the I don't know if you'd call it a fielder's choice, probably. For Landrum, and everybody is up 90 feet. Aiden Payton to the plate. It was a good pitch from Browning, but probably the 27 miles an hour off the bat from Landrum sometimes works as well. A little bit of walkabout there for Aiden Payton. Little flare going to drop in front of the right fielder. Throw comes home. Cut off by Byers as James Dolly gets it back in. And the goal squad chipping away here. Another run scored, and the bases are still loaded. RBI single from Aiden Payton. He continues to stay hot. Carson House at the plate. Can't check his swing. It's strike one. A little dusting of gold on the bags. Indeed. Fouled back. 0-2. We always try and find interesting new ways of saying the bases are loaded around here, folks. I don't know. Just something we do. Baseball's fun. It's got to stay fun. Goes upstairs. Browning gets him swinging. That's out number 2. So a hit by pitch, a walk, single, fielder's choice single, and 2 Ks. Jackson Ryder to the plate. Ryder with an opportunity. He has been barreling baseballs, hitting the ball hard all over the park, but still yet to kind of get himself on track. 8 Ks, 6 walks. Makes a lot of contact. Quickly down 0-2 as that's fouled back out of play. Doesn't chase there. He has a higher chase rate on the curveball and a changeup than he does any other pitch. Pretty good contact rate on pitches, especially fastballs in the zone. Ground ball to Nosovich, who picks it up and steps on the bag. They get two. It's 4-3. We head to the top of the third inning. We've sat down with some of these ball players, and we had a chance to sit down and talk with Will Browning for our Premier Pitching Performance Player Spotlight. If you're looking for some private pitching organization built to help athletes dominate the zone, then Premier Pitching Performance is for you. Through assessment, training, and detailed analysis, they give pitchers the tools they need to improve and compete at a higher level. And as you've seen, we've given some information and whatnot, and some of the things that the pitchers are seeing just gives you a little glimpse, yes, at the information that these guys get to see on a regular basis. And we had a chance to talk with Mr. Browning. He was here last year at Missouri Baptist, and so later this week we'll have that interview up for you. Hope you tune in and check that out. Always interesting to talk to these young men out here playing on the diamond. So got a new one. And this is Logan Philhauer coming out for his first inning of work today. He's going to be facing Cooper Harrell, then back to the top with Caden Zia and Liam Mahfoud Thurman. Real quick, making sure we're on the same page here and getting all the signs correct. What do you throw? How do you throw it? And it's always a good idea. Philhauer's thrown 4 innings total. And he gets the swing and a miss. Strike one. Giving up 7 hits, 4 walks. He has struck out 2. 8 earned runs in his 4 innings of work. 1 ball, 1 strike, fastball, curveball, sinker. Sprinkles a change. And that is foul into the dugout. Nice job there by Mr. Price with the one-handed grab in the dugout. 2-2. First pitch strike percentage, 42.3% for Philhauer. And he goes upstairs and gets Harrell swinging for out number 1. Caden Zia to the plate. The base on balls or walk rate at 16.7% so far here. That attributes to the 4 walks in the 4 innings pitched. Only an 8.3% strikeout percentage. So far, a lot of balls put in play. But he got the K there here to start with, and that is to the backstop. 2 balls and a strike. I'll tell you what, it's a little gusty out here. That wind, you get one up in that wind, if it gusting like that, you're gonna get one. 2 balls, 2 strikes to Zia. And Blue gives him the corner there. Out number 2, strikeout number 2. Popped up, shallow. I like that. Schultz calls off. Peyton makes the catch. That's a 1-2-3. Nice inning for Philhauer. We head to the bottom of the third with the score 4-3, Gray.
Nobody goes there because the food's just that much better and everything else. They just like the service.
Our scoreboard here today, folks, presented by our partners at Kilo Gear, the next evolution in micro-weighted training. And since we are in the Premier Collegiate Development League, I'll tell you, it's easy to talk about our friends at Kilo Gear. Train smarter, perform stronger. Doctor-designed weighted gear trusted by baseball athletes to improve speed, power, and overall performance. Third-party tested and trusted by athletes. Look, if there's 2 here that to me are one of the biggest things: stay durable, recover better, reduce injury risk, and build stronger muscles. Support muscle endurance and faster recovery. We always talk about chasing the numbers. And I think one of the things to me is being able to stay healthy and recover quicker. As an athlete, those things are huge. If you can stay on the field, that gives you the opportunity to continue to grow and get better. But I think first things first, sometimes we're putting the cart before the horse. Support muscle endurance and faster recovery, reduce injury risk, and build stronger muscles. Look, use the QR code right there. Learn more about Kilo Gear. Use the promo code YBM10. Oh, there, I'm on the camera right there. I know, I see that. YBM10 to get 10% off your purchase. Appreciate the partnership there. We're going to be doing a lot more things with the training and all the information, bringing that to you here soon. All right, here we go. Top of the order, Drew Laramie. Good fastball from Browning, strike 1. And as I hear it hollered from the dugout, Coach Fick over there, good. First pitch strike. Challenging the athletes, to compete, and they're here to set those standards in how they compete. One ball, 2 strikes. I'll tell you, I think that's a big part of this, folks, when you start talking about development. It's not just a matter of the mechanics or the this or the that or the metrics, this and that. Oh, outstanding pitch, great slider from Browning as Laramie goes down. I'll tell you what, that's 2 strikeouts of Laramie, who has been on an absolute heater the last 4 games. But it's how you learn how to compete and taking and applying all the information in the practice and putting it into game reality on the mound, in the box, in the field. Good slider. Fairber, though, is able to lay off. It's ball 1. How many first pitch strikes do you get? As a hitter, are you prepared for what that pitcher and how he approaches you? Working to construct an out. 1 ball, 1 strike. In the field, are you ready? Prepared to play for each pitch. Two and one. The body follows the mind. And if the mind is prepared and trained well, that physical focus then follows. I think that's a very real thing, and that's what this development league here, I think, is all about. And that is popped into shallow right field. Late jump by Nosovich. Oh, and he gets there and makes the catch. Oh, my goodness. A late break and turned on the juice, dove, and makes the catch. Outstanding. TJ Bender to the plate. Browning looking for a 1-2-3. It's ball 1 upstairs. 2-0. Three and 0. And a 4-pitch walk for Bender. Brings up Nick Bobinski Boyd. Walked, was stranded on the base paths in the first inning. First pitch swinging, fouled out of play as the fastball was up in the zone. Couldn't get on top of it. Throw over is not in time. Oh! And Boyd hit in the back. And now that is 2 on with 2 out. Brings up Cooper DeManuel. In a similar scenario, he had 1 on coming up with 2 outs in the first, and he's got 2 on now. He grounded out to the first baseman.
Thank you. Appreciate it. Thank you. As much range as you can, Bryce.
Gets the call on the outside corner.
Step and a dive to the line. Step and a dive to the line.
Nobody at second as Bender had wandered way off. Caravallo wisely hangs on to the baseball. 1 ball, 1 strike. Two and one. Popped up and is out of play into the stands. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Went on to the other side, fellas, out in the grass. Couple of fellas over here shagging baseballs. That missed away. 3 and 2.
You didn't get out of there. Hold your ground.
And that is going to be. Oh, nice hustle. James Dolly slides just before he gets to the fence and avoids crashing into it. Ball falls to the ground. A long look from Browning. And that is popped up into the shallow center. Shortstop, Lovelady to it. 2 stranded. We head to the top of the 4th inning with the score 4-3, Gray.
Wake, I'm up third.
Folks, our scoreboard presented by Kilo Gear. What if your training worked even when you weren't thinking about it? That's the way I like it. My training's going on. It's been going on all morning. I'm wearing my Kilo Gear. It is doctor-designed apparel that helps you build strength, burn more calories, and boost performance just by wearing it. We talk about this on the athletic side, but there's also, if you are a fan of Youth Baseball Midwest, hey, this has helped me continue to exercise because I can't get to the gym every day. I just can't do it. And so I put my kilo gear on. I'm wearing it through the day. When I am walking, when I'm working out here as we are moving equipment up and down steps, just arm movements and everything that you do on a daily basis. Micro-weighted technology that helps you burn calories and boost performance just by wearing it. Learn more about Kilo Gear. Use the QR code that's above my head, I think it is. And, use the promo code YBM10 to get you 10% off of your purchase. We're going to be talking more, as you can see, as you're wearing it right there, the Kilo Gear. Boom, bang, bang. Got the micro-weighted plates in here. And it's right on the muscles, keeps you from hurting your joints, which is a key component to the technology. YBM10 is the promo code, 10% off. Go ahead and do it. All right. Logan Philhauer out for his second inning of work. Had a 1-2-3, 2 Ks, a pop out. Schaefer Craddock at the plate, swings and misses, strike one. One ball, one strike. Little change in defense. Stahl at first. He was there. It's Fairber at second and Peyton at short. Hutchison is in center. Looks like everything else is pretty much the same. One ball, two strikes. And that's fouled. Almost sounded like a broken bat. And it is. So Craddock's going to have to go and replace some wood.
Damn, man. That thing with that. Oh my god, it's so cool.
It's a tough gig, man. Two and two. Craddock 308 on the season. Excuse me. Catching up, there it is. Oh, that's weird. So he gets the walk. Nosovich pops it up, foul territory. Stahl to it, makes the catch. It is out number one. First pitch. Gotta love the economics of that, folks. I'm telling you. You get that first pitch swinging. Bryce Byers hitting 300 in the league here. Sees a fastball, strike one. One ball, one strike. Swings through it. One ball, two strikes. One of the metrics these guys get to see is their end zone contact percentage, and on an average of all pitches that are thrown, 2-2 from fastball to sinker, changeup, slider, curveball, cutter. His end zone contact percentage is really good at 92.9%. Curveball misses, 3-2. Doesn't chase a lot. Runner goes, fouled out of play. Craddock back to first. Sharply hit. Stahl comes up, throws, and gets the lead runner. Nice play defensively from Mason Stahl. Ball was hit hard. Able to do it. Quick thinking. Peyton to it. And the lead runner is down. 3-6 if you're scoring at home. Byers on with the fielder's choice. And Nate Caravallo to the plate. Curveball, strike one. Caravallo singled, drove in a run, scored a run in the first. The trifecta. That's what we call it. Always got to give it up for Lauren in there. She says that pitch is so outside, it's inside. Or it's so inside, it's outside. That's it. It's so inside that it's outside because it went on the other side of the batter. That's one way of looking at it. And that's upstairs, 2-1. Caravallo getting work behind the plate today. Lee University. That's outside, 3-1. Trying to remember where Lee University is in Tennessee. I know it's in Tennessee. I just can't remember off the top of my head where it's at. Three balls, two strikes. Can't check the swing. Curveball into left field, and back on it is Bobinsky Boyd. Makes the catch. They strand one. We head to the bottom of the fourth inning with the score 4-3 Gray.
Yeah, come on, switch, make some plays out here.
We hope you are enjoying today's presentation of the Premier Collegiate Development League right here on Youth Baseball Midwest, where we are here to bring you the most comprehensive youth and high school baseball across the Midwest. Comprehensive coverage. Live broadcast to player stories and everything in between. We're here to showcase the players, teams, and moments shaping the future of the game. We do appreciate you being here with us. And we have a new pitcher on the mound. We have Calvin Robinson. I believe he'll be going 3 innings today, followed Will Browning. Another young man that has made his way back here to the league. We saw him last year. Last week went 2 1/3, 2 hits, 3 earned. He walked 7. That's been his, I think, most difficult outing of the season so far. Struck out 2, so we'll see if he's righted the ship a little bit here. Fastball, changeup, slider. When he gets his fastball working, that changeup is devastating, and he gets a lot of swing and miss. So he just didn't have a good command of the fastball last week. His first pitch strike percentage is at 50% from last week. I think overall, let's see where that is at. Overall, that's at 42.5%. So as a whole, he's not getting ahead of guys, but at 48.3% strike percentage, 15.5% strikeout percentage, but his walk rate is a little bit too high at 22.4%. So one of the things he's working to get better at, as he is really fastball dominant. Carter Singler takes strike 1. I'll tell you what, I'd hate to see this kid get hit again today. Oh, 2. As we met, he was hit by a pitch in his first at bat. Was hit twice yesterday. I don't think he wants to get hit anymore. High fastball, top of the zone. He's called out looking. Strike 3. Mason Stahl to the plate. Stahl making a heck of a nice play at first base in the top of the inning. He's walked and scored a run. Robinson much more definitive and consistent with the fastball today. Tries to go to the changeup. Loses it. 1 ball, 1 strike. Back to the fastball inside. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Changeup. Out front. 2 outs. That's where it works, man. He's able to get ahead. That changeup is devastating off that fastball. August Hutchison to the plate. Strike 1. Logan Winkleman behind the plate here. In the bottom of the 4th inning. Misses upstairs. 1 ball, 1 strike. Much better start to his outing this week is Robinson, comparatively. Fastball stays up. 2-1. Out of play. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Hutchison. Change up out front. Works again. Out number 3. Strikes out the side, does Robinson. And we head to the top of the 5th inning with the score 4-3 Gray. Folks, appreciate you joining us here on Youth Baseball Midwest. If you're so interested, also today, you can follow us on our socials. X at YBM_cast. You can follow us on IG, Facebook, or TikTok at Youth Baseball Midwest. Our goal is to be the most comprehensive youth and high school baseball coverage in the Midwest. Look, if you like what you're seeing today, if you're enjoying the ball game, please take a moment to subscribe. It helps us a lot. It helps support what we do here on the channel with the algorithms. The more subscribers, likes, shares, all of that stuff helps us continue to grow so we can continue to do what we do. Hit the dinger for notifications. Podcasts are coming up, more live streaming. We have the rest of the PCDL this July finishing out, and next Thursday, it is next Thursday, a week from Thursday, we will be in Washington at Ronsick Park, starting off with the Missouri American Legion Baseball 19U State Championships. The zones are starting this week. We'll have 6 teams at the championship, all vying for an opportunity to go to the Mid-South Regional. I believe it's in Kentucky this year. I believe so. You win the Mid-South Regional, you have a ticket to the World Series in Shelby, North Carolina. They fly the teams there. And as the beat continues, Winkleman gets hit by the pitch. Brings up Cale Price. Yeah, the World Series also is broadcast on ESPN. I think it's ESPNU is what it's on. Yeah. Join us for some more baseball. Cale Price, catcher being run for. That looks like that is Caden Zia. Ball 1, Phil Hauer working his 3rd inning of work. That's what he was scheduled today. 2-0. We'll see Jimmy Taff taking the mound after this one for the Gold Squad. Three balls, 1 strike to Price. Price hitting 310 through 4 weeks of the season. And that's outside. It's ball 4. So a hit by pitch and a walk by Phil Hauer, and we have James Dolly coming to the plate. Phil Hauer looking for that ground ball. First pitch, everybody was running. Dolly fouls it back and out of play. Strike 1. Dolly had joined the program just a bit late, but nonetheless makes an impact. A 902 OPS. He's slugging 429 through I think it's just 19 plate appearances. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Who's got bag responsibility?
2-2.
Both of you standing there.
Ground ball percentages, line drive percentages,
There you go.
foul ball percentages, all this information that these young men are made privy to is huge for them. Zone contact percentages that they get, James Dolly, 100%. And that is lifted into center. Catch is made. Hutchison with a strong throw. It's out number 1. Colin Lovelady. And that's the thing. You look at these zone contact percent, 100%. Hey, look, you got to be happy with that. I mean, right there, you hit a line drive. Contact percentage right there. It shows. And we think, oh, and Zia's picked. And he is out. Nice job by Phil Hauer. Zia trying to get that good jump and was caught. I think that was 2, 3, and 4 if you're scoring at home for out number 2. 2, 3, 4. Or 2, 5. Sorry, folks. 5 on the other side. That's the third baseman. 2, 5, 4 if you're scoring at home. I messed that one up myself. Colin Lovelady at the plate. Ball 1. 2-0 now. Price is at first. Phil Hauer trying to work around the hit by pitch and the walk, and he's close to getting there. Out of play. But it shows you, you start looking at some of these metrics and you're understanding what success is. That was a line drive. It was just right at Hutchison. It's 3 balls and a strike. You could hit the ball hard all day and show nothing for it. You can hit the ball softly and have 3 hits. That's baseball. Like there, Hutchison going deep on that. Oh, can't get to it. Lovelady got it up in that jet stream and is stopping at second, and Cale Price is coming around without a throw and will score on the 2-out RBI double for Colin Lovelady. So the walk comes back to bite Phil Hauer. You had 2 free bases. They were able to erase 1, but 1 scores. And it's 2 outs with Lovelady at second. And we're going to get a runner in Schaefer Craddock for Lovelady. Joey Linneman to the plate. 5-3 ball game. And a hot smash past Aiden Payton at short, and Craddock's going to come around, and the ball is cut off. Oh, and Linneman is in safely as the throw was high from Stahl. They had him cut and had him, but the throw is upstairs, and Linneman slides in safely underneath the throw as he has an RBI single and takes the base on the throw in. I don't know. You could probably give him a double on that one. That's a hustle double. I'm not the official scorekeeper, so I don't know. Cooper Harrell at the plate. Catches the corner. 1 ball, 1 strike. Oh, and that's away from Bender on the big slider curveball from Phil Hauer. It's a good pitch. Sinker. 2-2. Can't lay off. Chases upstairs on the high curveball, and it is out number 3. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Gray gets a couple more, lead at 6-3. Folks, we have another Premier Pitching Performance Player Spotlight. As we've been doing, we've been sitting down with these players throughout the last few weeks, and we're doing that again this week. Got a chance to talk with Logan Winkleman, our Player Spotlight. Young man just committed to SIUE. That's SIU Edwardsville. After 2 good years at Lakeland Community College. And this is his 2nd year in the PCDL, and it was a great conversation. Really enjoyed talking with Logan. Nice young man, and so we'll have that interview up as part of our Player Spotlight interviews later this week, so make sure you are subscribed to the channel and check out all the interviews. Calvin Robinson back out for his 2nd inning work. Oh, and it was a great run on it. Mahfoud Thurman now at first base couldn't quite finish the catch, and Brandon Schultz has new life as that ball was popped up way high. Long run. I don't know quite because he got right back there. Winkleman must have lost it up in the sky. That's off the glove. 1 ball, 1 strike. Line drive into right field and caught. Cooper Harrell 3 steps over to his right, and that's out number 1. Ball was hit well. Again, there you go. You get a barrel, but you're out. Strike 1 to Kent Landrum. And that's the nature of baseball. And we talk about staying mentally focused and consistent. And there you go, a line drive that finds a hole. Just percentages. Good piece of hitting from Kent Landrum. Smokes it through the 6 hole there. Excuse me, the 5 hole. Big cut from Peyton. He's down a strike. Little lob throw over to first. One ball, 1 strike to Peyton. And that is out of play. It's a mite breezy out here. About to lose my hat. It's really picked up. Throw over. I'm sorry, folks. Had to make sure my hat didn't blow off the table. He's back in time. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Peyton. Grounded to Craddock. Up. Landrum was in motion, so they don't get the lead runner. Ground out for Peyton. Carson House to the plate, and he struck out his first at bat. And Robinson going to chat it up with Winkleman a moment. Getting on the same page. 2 outs. Landrum's now at second. Opportunity for the gold team to scratch a run here after the gray squad put up 2 in the top of the 5th. Ball 1. You get one up in the jet stream like it's going now, well, I'll tell you what, it's going to carry. 2-0. Oh, that is good stuff from Winkleman. Landrum way too far off the bag. Great tag from Craddock. Right side of the bag. Perfectly executed for out number 3. We head to top of the 6th. 6-3 Gray. All right, folks. Premier Pitching Performance Player Spotlight. Again, another young man that is back for a second season here at the PCDL is Colin Lovelady, former Francis Howell standout. And we had a good conversation, headed over to Moberly Area Community College this year. And he's here doing double duty. Always fun to talk and see what these guys have got going on. And, hey, make sure you tune in. We'll have all the videos up, all the interviews up at the end of the week there. Colin Lovelady's always interesting to talk to. And that's our player spotlights presented by Premier Pitching Performance. Look, dominate the zone. QR code there for you. And a private pitching organization built to help athletes dominate the zone. Assessment, training, and detailed analysis, as you've been hearing me talk about these things throughout this league season. Hey, they're here to help you improve and compete at a higher level. PremierPitching.com. Dominate the zone. Caden Zia, top of the order to face off against Jimmy Taff. Here in the 6th. He'll go 2. And that's fouled and out of play. One ball, one strike. Looks like, and just should have probably said that at the top, we're going to go 7.5 today. Two balls, one strike to Zia. Taff went 4 innings last week, 91 pitches, 5 walks, 2 Ks, 5 earned runs, 5 hits. Three balls, 2 strikes. He's been pretty, last week we saw a couple of opportunities for pitchers. He's thrown a total of 10 innings. Zia just fouls that one off. And, in the whole scope of it, 12 hits, gave up 5 last week. 5 earned runs last week. He's given up a total of 9 in those 10 innings. And that's a nice piece of hitting from Caden Zia. Just dropped the barrel on that off speed and pokes it into right field for a leadoff single on a 3-2 count. Biggest thing that I've seen with much so far here in this league is the pitcher still working on getting that command. The walks have been one of the biggest stories and things that I think have contributed to some of the issues that the pitchers have had in game. And that's the development process continuing to grow and working on your command. Ground ball. Third base, nice pick by Stahl. And heck of a nice play on the backhand. Strong throw from Kent Landrum. Good defense on the corners from both guys. And gets Mahfoud Thurman. So it's 1 out as Zia gets to second base. Brings up Schaefer Craddock. He is a 1 for 1 and a walk, has scored a run. That's a nice job by the pitcher, Taff. And you can see Peyton going over. Yeah, he was going that way and kind of stopped, and it was a good throw right at the bag. Might add a chance. One ball, no strikes to Craddock. Two and 0. The first pitch strike percentage for Taff is at 46%. Overall, though, he's throwing a pretty good strike percentage of 55.6. Two balls and a strike. Got all that sorted out. Balls coming from everywhere, man. Flying all over the place out here. 2-2. Curveball. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Grounded sharply past a diving Kent Landrum. And an RBI single for Schaefer Craddock. Having himself a quality day. Now he adds an RBI to his stat total. Nosovich 0 for 2. This is upstairs. Ball 1. And that's into center field. Craddock takes a big turn but holds up. And Nosovich, his first hit of the day. And we have first and second with one out. And Bryce Byers. He walked and scored, reached on a fielder's choice. He's hit the ball pretty well in the league so far, but haven't seen some of the pop that we saw last year with the home run. It's ball one. As we said, through four, he's hitting 300, slugging 450, 841 OPS. These are all small sample sizes, folks. Make no mistake. 23 plate appearances. In-zone contact percentage at 92.9%. Doesn't chase much. I guess that depends on what the average chase rates are. Off the hands into right field, catch made, and back in, and everybody stays put. Carter Singler with the put out. Out number two. Byers got in on his hands. He couldn't get getting through on that inside pitch. Ran inside on him, and here is Nate Caravallo. Now, Nate is 1 for 2, an RBI and a run scored. Lined out to the left fielder, and there's the wheel play. This time, Taft throws it into the dirt. And Craddock's back in safely. Stays upstairs. Two and 0. Tries it again. Jackson Ryder is behind the plate now for the Gold Squad, taking over for TJ Bender. And grounded to Farber. Takes the short route. Ends the inning. We head to bottom of the sixth, 7-3, Gray.
With an enthusiasm unknown to mankind.
Keeping the scoreboard busy here today, folks, especially on the Gray side, is our good friends over at Kilo Gear. Look, if you've got a young athlete that is looking to get bigger, stronger, and faster, you need to check out Kilo Gear right here above my head. QR code. Use the promo code YBM10 to get you 10% off your purchase. train smarter, perform stronger. Look, you got a Kilo Gear catcher performance kit, baseball speed kit, throwing velocity kit, exit velo kit. You got the plyo slide 4-pound vest. All there for you. Go check it out. If you're looking to improve or increase your speed by 30%, there's also an increase in power. Stronger, more explosive power and force production, 25% gains. These are all studied and tested. A better recovery at 15%, faster recovery between training sessions and games. Hey, go check it out. Kilo Gear, use the promo code YBM10, and we'll look forward to seeing you at the training facility. Calvin Robinson back out for his third inning of work. 2 balls and a strike. Carson House picking up his at-bat from the previous inning. 7-3 Gray. And that's upstairs. 3-1. We're going to get one more half inning of work. And then we're going to get our top performers going here. Strike at the knees. 3 balls, 2 strikes. And a walk to lead off the inning as House heads down to first. Brings up Jackson Ryder. Swing and a miss. Throw over. Knocked down by Mahfoud Thurman. Robinson looked a little unhappy with himself on the throw. Fastball at the knees. It's 0-2. Throw over. House is back in. We'll see Carson House pitch tomorrow. Change up way out front. Fouls it off of his look like shin, front shin there. Ryder down looking on strikes for out number 1. Brings up Drew Laramie. Laramie has struck out twice today, both times to Will Browning. First time he'll be facing Robinson.
Good work. That's a good stop, Wink. That's very difficult to do. Right back with the better one, Cal. Come on, Drew.
That misses in. 2 balls, no strikes. Swings right over it. Winkleman kind of like daring House to take off. Go ahead, I'm going to pick it up and chuck you out. House does not go. 2-1. Changeup just kind of dropped off the table. Laramie right over the top. To a little disagreement between the hitter and the umpire there. 2 balls, 2 strikes. We have no review system here, folks. That's in the dirt. Count goes full. Jack Farber on deck. Laramie down on strikes. Jack Farber to the plate. 2 outs now. Robinson much sharper this week than last. Jack Farber is leading the league in hitting. 2 balls, no strikes. And it's 3-0. He's second to Braden Schreiman in OPS with a 9.65. TJ Bender, Cooper DeManuel, James Dolly, all in those 900 range, and a walk from Farber. He puts together some good ABs, folks. I'll tell you that. Gets on base. Just upping that on base percentage right there with the walk. And TJ Bender at the plate. And a quick conversation for Robinson and Winkleman. And the meeting of the minds is complete. Bender has already doubled in this game. He's walked. He's continuing to pick up where he left off. Had to made the one mistake, got caught trying to steal in the first, was eliminated off the base paths after the double. Takes a big old daddy hack for strike 1 as that ball was climbing up into the top of the zone. Good changeup. 0-2. And that is strike 3 as that pitch walks right back into the zone for out number 3. He strikes out the sides with a walk and a walk sandwiched in between. We head to the top of the 7th. 7-3, Gray. Folks, I want to thank you for joining us here on Youth Baseball Midwest. We work very hard to be the most comprehensive youth baseball and youth and high school baseball coverage in the Midwest, produced by Red Earth Productions, LLC. If you want to follow us on our socials, on X at YBM_cast, you can follow us on IG, Facebook, or TikTok at Youth Baseball Midwest. We'll have our Kilo Gear top performer interviews. There it is. Today, Lauren, I'm going to tell you, the Gray Squad has a couple guys. I'm definitely looking at there it is. Schaefer Craddock on 3 times, scored once, RBI. 2 for 2 with a walk. He's definitely got to be one of the top performers today. Played very well. Has been playing good defense, too. Logan Winkleman, who's coming to the plate. Heck, he has a chance here. He doubled and scored and drove in 2. Was hit by a pitch. Always tough there. Taft, first pitch to Winkleman is strike 1. On the other side of that, I liked what I saw from Robinson today after coming back. Browning the same. Might have to get a couple pitchers in there. They did. They pitched very well today. As Winkleman fouls that one off. It's 0-2. Browning and Robinson did a nice job today. Craddock providing some punch. As Winkleman lines one right at Bobinski Boyd for out number 1. Cale Price, 0 for 1, walked and scored a run. Ball 1. Price lifts it into shallow center. Coming up, Hutchison makes the catch for out number 2. James Dolly is lined out to center twice. Grounds it this time and gets it through. 1 for 3 today and finally gets through, breaks through with the 2 out single. Back up the middle. Brings up Lovelady. Colin Lovelady, 1 for 2. He doubled, scored a run, drove in a run. It's ball 1. Outside. Oh, and the throw goes to foul territory. Dolly round second comes humming, and the throw is way off the mark, and a 2-base throwing error from the pitcher. Lovelady swings through it. 1 ball, 1 strike. One ball, 2 strikes. Two and two. Grounded and foul. Coach Perkins showing off the hands. Stays upstairs. Goes full. Taft trying to finish it out here. And a line drop off the glove of Fairber. Just about comes up with it, but that ball was smoked by Lovelady. RBI single. That's 2 RBIs for Lovelady. Joey Linneman takes strike 1. Strike 2. Misses away. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Into right field, and the catch is made. Out number 3, and that is going to be the ball game. All right, folks, appreciate you joining us here today, and we'll be back again tomorrow, finishing off week 5 here. Gray Squad 7, Gold Squad 3. Everybody have a great day in the Lord. Yeah. Oh, they got the last run, 8. My fault. 8-3. And everybody have a great day in the Lord, and we'll see you at the ballpark.